Hi, hello everybody. Welcome back to Outfit Wars. Today's match is 1TR versus GOTR. I am your caster at Gallows, joined here by Zangief.
Yo, here we are again, Outfit Wars, Season 4, Week
That's the
3,
one.
Day 2, Emerald server, our home, the canonical Planetside server.
Server
Let's
3, by the way.
server 3,
Hour 2.
hour 2, 12 minutes remaining.
Um,
Uh,
uh,
excellent,
Casters number
excellent.
2.
Casters 4,
What channel are we?
7, and Channel 6.
It's
So, yeah,
looking
we got a
good.
great match on our hands.
Yeah, so as we said, 1TR v GOTR. Both of these two teams are expected to do pretty interestingly. Is that my dog? I will. She's gonna bark at me in a second. Anyway, let's go into the actual info screen here, and we will talk a little bit about our rules. Starting with our team quantity. Teams are 48v48. There will be no Colossuses or Bastions. There will be no construction. But other than that, outfit resources are completely allowed. At the end of the match, the team with the most territory is declared the winner, or the team that actually caps the home base of the enemy team, the Alpha Omega, or rather Nexus Omega or Nexus Alpha base there. These bases are the ones that are right next to the warp gate, so easily identifiable. Now I have gone ahead and put the correct colors on screen here. So 1TR is going to be represented in red. GOTR will be represented in blue. GOTR is going to be playing VS, I believe. Yes, yeah, they're VS. Now, one other thing: if you're tied in wins and losses for the season, then they go by how many points you've gained so far, and that will actually indicate your seeding. So. To get points, each base actually gives 2 points a minute. The total pool of points is 500, and if a team wins by getting that connection, that dominating victory, by getting the home base of the enemy team, they get whatever's left in the pool. So it's always a good idea to get that sort of dominating victory there. All right. Now we're gonna go into the in-game screen. Goob, if you want to, here we go. Are you inside their warp gates?
I'm close to it.
Would you mind explaining a little bit of the one of our first neutrals, Granite Head, at all? While
Sure.
I go and let my dog
Classic Gallows
not
dog.
bork at me. Here,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
so
put you on this.
Granite
Yeah, go ahead.
Head Reactor um, seems to become really the linchpin to most of these outfits' attempts at winning outfit wars. This is right in the dead center of the neutral bases, and as you can see, it has connections to Bitter Gorge, Nexus Secure Substation, and Hydroponics Compound. Now, the reason why this is so valuable is because of the fact that these neutral bases here on the side almost become irrelevant, because if a team let's just say GOTR takes Granite Head, they have an immediate opportunity to go straight for Nexus Secure, so they can avoid attacking SACOM. They don't even really need it. They can go straight for here and then go to the home base.
Yes.
So Granite Head has really become kind of like this centralized base that whoever really gets this first kind of has an advantage, because we've noticed in the matches that we cast and also the matches I've played with Hydra, Bitter Gorge seems to get some action. SATCOM really doesn't. And it's just like it kind of ends up being that Granite Head ends up being that real key to the success or failure of a team playing in Outfit Wars.
Yeah, and Granite Head, it is important. It is, but we also do have Bitter Gorge, and that also does play a pivotal role. But it is because it doesn't have another lane that can cap the same thing, where Granite Head can grab 2 different bases, one at Hydroponics or one at Next Secure for each side. It also gets Bitter Gorge, so no matter what faction you're on, it's going to be able to potentially grab two bases here and let you push on one of these two lanes. So we definitely see a lot of action at Granite Head. Oh man, these hitches are going to be really rough for these players,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
that's
I keep
terrible.
feeling these. But Bitter Gorge also plays a pretty important role. For this particular base, you can see nice, big, and open. And what this means is that you want to make sure you have air control of some kind, whether that be good air power in your, whatever you're flying today, sides or 1TR's mosquitoes. You want to actually have some good pilots in there, or just start bringing up some sky guards, some ranger buses, just stuff that can actually get those mosquitoes off of you or those size off of you if you're not quite winning the air handedly. Because you got to make sure you don't get air to ground at this base. It's a very open base. It's got a lot of spots. It's got a lot of spots here where you can be air to grounded. Just so much open area here. So you really got to make sure that if you're winning the air game, you're definitely going to want to be going for it. But if you're not, it's going to be a rough time here. You still want it though. No matter what, you want this base because again, it does have the only lattice link that gets to Argent Pass or Slate Canyon. As Goof said, Granite Head shares a lattice link with Satcom, but it is usually the one that you want to grab. Satcom tends to be ignored a lot, and again, the reasoning is because it just shares that same lattice link. So if you've got Granite Head, then you don't really need Satcom. Satcom tends to be something that's focused a little bit more on by the team that seems to be losing the air a little bit, maybe just losing ground in general. They tend to grab Satcom, and then they get something at least to maybe springboard off of later. Now, the way Granite Head works, we'll go right down into the actual ground floor here and talk about the base itself. We might not see too much fighting here, but just in case we do, the way that this base actually works, it is a C point here into the triple stack, the B point here in the powerhouse. Oh man, these hitches. B point down in the bottom of the powerhouse, and then we have the A point down here on the very bottom floor of the actual bridge, I suppose you could call that. So this one's the only one that's covered. The rest of these somewhat covered, and of course you have that big roof here as well. So if we're still seeing an air fight, about 5 minutes into the match, we might actually see some infantry fighting happening in Granite Head, just because if you can't completely dominate the air, Granite Head becomes a little bit more difficult. I mean, obviously Bitter Gorge will be that way as well, but Granite Head's definitely the one we're going to be looking at the most, Bitter Gorge being secondary. And obviously the opener, always we're going to be looking at who actually gets the air in general, because air is a big deal when it comes to this particular map. Now, you were talking a little bit about your matches so far in Outfit Wars. Have you got any kinds of words on how this map has actually played out for you and the team you've been playing with?
Just the map in general?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. So, we're 2-1 right now. We played Red Mist twice, and we played Boys once. And playing Red Mist, I think we kind of realized through 2 weeks that one of the big keys to winning at times when you're fighting an opponent that is of even standing or maybe better than you is hard spawns really seem to be a very big boon for capturing bases. Granite Head is one of those good examples. The week that we lost, week 2, basically they had an opportunity to just keep putting Sunderers in the back area over by B point, and they would just keep playing whack-a-mole. They'd do gal drops onto C, they'd kind of cap from behind on A, and they'd have the hard spawns on B, and it's like you can't dislodge them. It's very difficult to kind of have the right amount of resources to kind of dislodge people when they have hard spawns. We were relying too much on beacons, and beacon spawns, especially when a team has air control, it could be very hit or miss. Because especially if the other team has air dominance, you drop on that roof, you're basically exposed out there. And a lot of these bases on Nexus, they're very exposed. And because of that, air becomes a very, very big key to victory. We, especially in Hydra's case, we have a lot of, arguably some of the best pilots in the game. But the thing is that they can only be in so many places at once, right? So they're going around trying to gank things, but the A to G is still out there and it's still kind of pestering you. And I think with these two teams are, in my opinion, very evenly matched. They're two teams that play very similar styles. They have competent air players. They have competent armor players. They make use of all different types of spawns, whether it be hard spawns or beacon spawns or galaxy drops and things like that. So it's going to be really interesting to see how these two teams play and who's going to get the advantage in that air game, because of the fact that a lot of these bases are so open that the air game is going to become very important. And Josh has been so vital, ringing for 1TR both on Emerald and Connery. We see him like every match. The guy is just bansheeing the hell out of everyone in sight.
Usually gets, I think, most kills as well, every match.
So, and that shows you how vital that is when you're just, it's not even like look at him, he's just getting a lot of kills. It's like, no, in this format,
it's important.
Being able to just completely decimate opponents while they're trying to push, especially like a Bitter Gorge, for instance, that has those two bridges, the two narrow bridges. You're basically a sitting duck. So we saw that in the Connery match we casted, where one of the bridges here, basically, they were just getting caught up here, and there were all these different angles, and then the A to G's coming in from behind and just blasting them. You have nowhere to go. And there's a lot of these narrow bridgeways on these bases, and they can become basically a death trap when it comes to A to G. So I personally, I kind of want to give the advantage in air to 1TR, but I don't want to speak too soon because we don't know what GOTR is going to cook up in terms of their air game. It looks like they do have a decent amount of sites there. So I think winning that air game and who's going to win Granite Head is going to be a real big key. And also who redeploys fast enough. Being able to kind of react quickly is a key to victory in Outfit Wars, especially on Nexus. You need to be on your toes at all times. You need to make sure you're, watching at all times. And I just saw a drop, by the way, SATCOM.
For whatever reason, we do see these anvils drop usually about 60 seconds at a time. That anvil there looks like it is a 1TR anvil.
Yeah, it is.
So they're going to probably be taking that, using that for a bus spawn on... No, that can't be a bus. Maybe that's going to be a... maybe a ranger bus. I could see that. Just to help out a little bit on the top. So I guess they might actually be going for SATCOM right away. Maybe just put a pressure on it. We'll see what ends up happening there. 12 seconds left.
I think getting SATCOM might be SATCOM and Granite Head to me probably is the best move, because I think Bitter Gorge is like an easier base to take than SATCOM's a little bit more annoying because of the fact that it's like a tech plant. So, but we'll see what their opening move is.
Now, if we're looking at our openers, again, we do see a hell of a lot of mosquitoes here for 1TR. We got about 3 galaxies, which I'm sure we're going to see at least, 1, 2, 3. All 3 of them are rep gals. So they're going to be doing their drops as normal.
And we're Steel also... Rain coming too.
Yeah, Steel Rain.
So really quick deployment here from 1TR going straight to SATCOM.
Should be noted, that Steel Rain is a GOTR Steel Rain, actually. I wonder if they're going to use that just to kill some mosquitoes. That would be kind of a funny opener.
So Jukok here. Oh, yeah, GOTR Stalker Infiltrator is watching them, but he's not going to do anything about the...
Okay.
What just happened? Oh, okay. So the bus got deployed and it flipped right off the top of the building. So they're probably just going for...
Maybe a sneaky spawn, maybe?
Or... It's got a Cobalt on it. I think they're trying to drive it into the...
Okay.
Hey, they're trying to...
Are they doing a little tech plan? Oh.
Oh man, look at this. This is some Joker clan tactics right here.
We'll see if he gets that in.
1.0.
Now,
but it doesn't look like GOTR's really... GOTR... I know.
If we look at the air game, by the way... 1TR is winning it. You can go ahead.
Yeah, there is a Stalker Cloaker sitting around here. He's just standing here. I don't know what his plan is. He might be like ready to drop a beacon for like a last second move, but I'm gonna get off of here for now because there's really nothing going on here. We're seeing a lot. Okay, the 1TR airball is just dominating.
Is just crazy. We do see a couple of sides here ganging up. This is some good team play, but there's just so many mosquitoes. There's absolutely no way.
Right now. That's the problem.
Yeah. Good play here, though. I mean, he's doing his best.
But yeah, no. You can't fault the GOTR air here. They're doing what they can, but they're just outmatched. They just do not have the numbers. Like, even if they get kills, they're gonna
he crashed into the mountain!
That sucks.
Oh, I'm so sad.
That's brutal. Yeah, they just don't have the numbers. Even if they get the kills, they're just gonna get hit by what 2, 3 more
Holy
Mozzies.
hell, these hitches seem like they're even more frequent now. They're
Yeah.
like they're as hard as they were yesterday, but more frequent.
And also credit to all the pilots, by the way, having to deal
Yeah.
with these hitches. That is not fun to fly in
No,
that because,
it's not.
like we saw, you hitch and then you just next thing you know,
hit
you're
a
in the
wall.
mountain.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
so
that sucks.
infuriating.
So all 3 points now flipped for Bitter Gorge. Doesn't look like there's any 1 tier presence. Like their air is kind of flying over here, attacking this galaxy, but nothing so far here at Bitter Gorge.
Yeah.
Going over to Granite Head, 1 TR is here. They're flipping all 3 points. Don't really see. GOTR was on some of the points here, but I guess they didn't really have enough numbers. Captain Cox valiantly leading his squad. Yeah. There were a couple of dead bodies here. So it looks like a small GOTR force just got wiped out here.
Meanwhile, at SATCOM, actually, it looks like 1TR has full capped this one. They're just gonna go straight for it. I don't think we're gonna see a sneak by GOTR because I don't see anything coming out of their warp gate.
I'm in the ground. Yeah, so it looks like GOTR's just fully committed to Bitter Gorge, which I don't know.
I mean, it can get them something at least.
You want to get a base? You want to at least get a base? Oh man, this is...
It's Granite Head you usually want to go for, but I mean, this can work. They can still make this work.
Yeah.
I just want to see if 1TR makes a steal play, because we do see a drop. Here it is.
Oh, here comes the drop.
1TR on B point. See if they go straight for the point itself. They are going straight for it, but there is some members actually on point trying to keep them off. Rhett taking the kill there.
I'm not sure if it's... Captain Cox goes down.
Beeping box, no!
Beeping box?
Beeping box.
Okay, yeah, so 1TR just wiped them off. Oh, God. Ooh, yeah, the steel's going to come in here.
Yep.
The steel's going to come here at Bitter Gorge.
Solid play here by 1TR. They could easily get this. 2 seconds left.
They got this.
There it is. 1TR with the steal on Bitter Gorge. GOTR, however, does have all the points on Granite Head. So we're going to check on that in just a second. I just want to make sure they did cap. Yeah, okay, so SATCOM is capped for 1TR. So let's take a look down here at Granite Head. This is the last remaining point. If GOTR can hold on to this, it would be great. But, you know, we just saw 1TR make a very, very good power play and actually full steal Bitter Gorge. So let's see if that actually worked.
Watching the air right now to see it. Yeah, here comes a Valk drop. Captain Cox dropping his players in here. C point getting hit really hard by 1TR right now. And Valk drop now over on B point.
Yep.
They're getting ready for this.
Good Valk drops here.
In position.
Take a look on the inside.
This is good. This is very good.
Yeah. 1TR handily getting C point without too much of a problem. B points.
Fragging.
B points actually looking good too. They could easily roll right over to that one too, which they
got both.
They are going to do. Oh my god.
Yeah, these hitches are actually worse than when we cast it on Friday, and I played Friday, because now it's so much more frequent.
It's so much more frequent.
So GOTR does have the hard spawn. They do have the Sunder back here, but they lost the points. They're gonna put...
If they can get enough pressure on the C, they can do it.
That's...
Yeah, but if they're getting people at B and they can get people at C, that's all they need. If they can keep this going, but they gotta move. They gotta move faster than that.
They're playing too timid right now.
Oh, and they're getting Valked as well. Yeah, there it goes. 1TR getting the cap on Granite Head. They've got all 3 bases. They're going to probably just move straight into getting Hydroponic and Slate now, as there is nothing to worry about. They can just start getting the caps going.
Oh, my goodness.
Sheesh.
Yeah, so Slate, it looks like they're doing a drop on Slate. Hydroponics has like a 50-50, like 1 to 12, so it's probably going to start cooking really soon.
Yeah, it's not really 50-50, 1 to 12. It's just one guy and another guy.
Yeah, but I mean, it's probably going to start popping off.
Yeah,
it will. We're start seeing people mobilize here.
Yeah, let's take a look at the other side here for right now. Slate, where we do have...
Yeah, GOTR's already redeployed with several people. Oh, but the A to G, here it is. There's Josh. Josh just...
Oh, yeah, I see Josh already.
Melting GOTR as they try and come in.
There he is.
Yeah, so now more 1TR joining in here at Hydroponics. So no longer just one person on point. We're starting to see more people from 1TR coming in here. And GOTR is... Oh, and here comes the Valk drop, too. There's Krog.
Couple people going in different angles here. It's a good setup.
Yes, that's good. Yeah, we like that.
Right into the plant. Nice job.
I just watched it, dude. This GOTR... Bounce. I just watched her warp like all the way across the map.
Nice.
It's good.
Oh
Good.
no!
Okay, very
It keeps
good.
going.
Excellent game. Oh, these are bad
man.
crossfire angles right here. Ethan Ravecrow, former Black Arrow clan member right there.
Oh my god.
Yeah, a lot of
Oh, and look at the armor coming in too.
Yeah, no, this is 1TR is just...
Yeah, they have
They got a really strong hold here right off the get.
They pulled absolutely all the stops out here for this particular kind of a matchup, and you can see it here. Armor, air, infantry, everybody is out here playing their absolute best right now. They are doing fantastic. GOTR is having such a rough time actually getting any kind of a foothold in this particular match.
It's good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I like that.
Oh, the air is just pounding away at GOTR right now.
I do hear some of those Banshees again. Is that Josh?
There's a couple of Banshees, honestly.
Yeah.
This is really, really tough to fight against. Like, I'm barely seeing GOTR even able to cross the street that's in between here on hydroponics. There's a prowler. There's multiple prowlers, multiple A to G. Oh, okay. Valk coming in for GOTR here at hydroponics.
All right. Let's see if they can get in the door.
They did just take out the people on the outside here. Took out the beacon spawns. Revive nades going out, but we're gonna see. Oh, look at this! Look at this! Nice movement from 1TR.
Yeah, great
they
counter
all
push.
Just
Completely obliterating the
Oh, they just
Dubs
keep
push.
dropping down to their deaths.
Fantastic
really nice
counter there
rotation
by
from
1TR. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we seeing? I do see some gals here for GOTR. They're pulling massive air right now. Curious to see what they do with this. Look at this.
That was the right play from GOTR. Unfortunately, it just kind of didn't work out as they would have wanted it to.
Oh, this one poor Mossy getting absolutely teamed here. Huge scythe ball from GOTR. Right now, what we're looking at is a massive GOTR air ball. What they're trying to do is just clean up the air a bit so they can get drops going on both of these bases potentially. I want to see where this gal goes. I saw.
This is.
There it is. So this Galaxy just kind of pelted.
Pulled maxes, but the orbital is coming out, and this is probably gonna hurt. Yep, and there go their maxes.
Yep. At least they didn't kill too many infantry. They might be able to res that max back up. Oh. Yeah, max comes back up, but it's just not going to work.
Which is exactly what I was going to say. If they're really aggressive, they'll push this and just wipe them right now. Because the maxes are going to be really weak, and they are. And the revive max goes down.
That absolutely hero 1TR heavy assault right there.
See, that was, honestly, I think that was the right play to get a little aggressive there. Just because after that orbital, they were all kind of rattled. The max was down. And even though it got rezzed, it's like, doesn't matter. It's
you get your heavy in there, he blasts.
There you go, 1TR caps hydroponics.
Clears out the door.
Really, really impressive hold from 1TR.
I want to go and see what might be happening over there, because GOTR might be able to at least save one of these. They had a huge air ball. Can they do a drop now at all?
They're already on Nexus Omega.
That is definitely the right call. I mean, I would assume they just had someone on there just with a stalker infill, but maybe
GOTR does have numbers here though. They're wiping them off the point, but there are still some 1TR like on the outside of the point. Yeah, they're going to start coming in, and this is the right move. 1TR coming in from different angles now.
Yeah.
This is, the opposite of what we've seen in some other matches where you just kind of see them hitting one spot and just kind of getting in trouble because they really don't have that flexibility. But we're seeing 1TR on multiple doors, even though some of them are going down. You want to have those angles. You want to have that crossfire going. This is really, really strong from 1TR, and not unexpected from them. They've put in the work studying on what to do here. They're playing on both Emerald and Connery, so like they have a lot of experience under their belt right now, just through 3 weeks of playing on Nexus. Okay, big numbers.
1TR, yep, made a big push here.
With maxes too. That's the big start. You want to have at least one max here, just so you have that kind of heavy support. You can get some more maxes later if you need it, but right now, just even having that one is still going to help them out.
Yeah,
they got two actually. They got an NS max here too. Just throwing fireballs. Throwing fireballs at a dead body.
Hey, you can't let them get res.
So this is gonna be really rough for GOTR. 1TR has humongous numbers here, and Krog has hacked out the
yeah,
AA
yeah,
turret
he's
too.
AAing the Galaxies coming in.
That's my boy. But,
there he is. He's the only AA
and
turret
Cox is in a harasser on the top here. He's trying to. I think he's trying to shove it into the point right now. Yeah, he is.
Can you do that? Oh yeah, that door
he's...
actually I think is wide enough technically.
Yeah.
And he's dead. Oh, beeping box.
But this is going to be tough for GOTR. 1TR has massive numbers here, and they've got big air presence. But this is smart from GOTR. They've got spawns elsewhere right now, so they got other angles to work with here.
Yeah, on the outside here, we're looking at still a pretty contested air fight. A lot of the GOTR airball is obviously concentrated at Nexus, but there is still some mosquitoes on the outside. They can't get in to do any air to grounding because there's so much GOTR air.
Oh man, this is a full rotation.
No, Scythe dead. No, he died to the hit.
This is a humongous rotation from 1TR. They just went super aggressive on this GOTR push.
Oh yeah, they cleared out that whole floor.
Yeah. Well, I wish I knew that, but you know the hitching is kind of preventing me from seeing it. Yeah, I think they might start pushing aggressively onto this bus. Let's see.
Oh, maybe not. They're pulling back.
No, they're pulling back. But the GOTR will still have access to this bus. But it's a matter of, man, if they were able to have the numbers, 1TR rotated so hard off the point, like they could have come in from like the front, but they didn't really have a chance there.
Meanwhile, on the outside, we're still seeing some GOTR air contesting. It's just there's so much that they're trying to do on the outside. I feel like they're not focusing nearly enough on the actual infantry fight happening in the base
Max
itself.
Is coming in, by the way.
Yeah, let's see if they can make a foothold in here.
Oh,
great C4 here by 1TR.
Oh, 1TR just holding their ground right now.
The teleport from the kitchen every time.
I feel for like, both teams right now playing this.
Literally anybody who has to play with the amount of hitching that has been happening is just heart goes out to you. It is hard.
Yeah, like we were kind of lucky because like our match, we spend more time TKing each other than because we were just like, yeah, whatever. But like, if we actually had to play a match, like it would have kind of been rough.
Oh yeah,
to deal
just
with
humble
that.
brag more, humble brag more.
No, I mean like, it's just
brag.
kind of it was just kind of the situation that we were in for that match. But like this one, it's like these are two evenly matched teams, and it sucks when the hitching is there.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say the hitching is the reason because it's not.
It's definitely
but, like,
not.
It doesn't help when you're losing. It feels even worse to like have to play like this when you're losing. It's like you're already a little bit frustrated. But now it's even more frustrating.
Oh.
There's Josh in yell chat saying it's Morbin time.
Oh my god, I love it.
Having fun.
I love it when Josh the sniper does this signature move where he snipes everybody.
And Shocker in the chat saying shut up, Josh.
He's an ops cam. Can't believe this. He could be in here playing right now.
That's true. Could be.
Ooh,
look at all this
great
smoke.
C4 there. You can't see a damn thing, but a great C4 nonetheless.
Anything.
God, it is so hard to see. There we go. Like through the smoke and the hitching, it doesn't help.
Oh, it's a lot of dead
GOTR
bodies.
could take advantage here. I do see actually a good momentum here from GOTR. They might be able to do this. They might be able to push in from this particular angle. This is looking okay.
Max. They need some. Yeah, they got the max is just so.
The hard light barrier's down. They have numbers in this hallway.
A little bit of C4 would be really nice for that 1TR hold right there.
They just need one C4 break, and that whole door frame dies.
PBA side.
I heard
he's
that.
In the
oh, was he? Oh, he's doing the thing.
In that angle. Remember that angle?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, look at him here.
Saw them do that.
Toralette over here with the PPAs. Fantastic job. Got completely death-seed there. Beautiful.
Oh man.
That's I loved every second of that.
That angle is so nice.
Oh man, they're just kind of stalled here. We're not seeing the C4 usage we need to see out of GOTR right now. That has been absolutely critical for all of Nexus.
1TR moving back off of that door a little bit, so they're not really in a good position to get C4'd anymore. Yeah, this is tough for GOTR right now.
Yeah. A little TK there for 1TR. Saw that. Maximum grenade launcher usage. Ah!
Very good, very good.
There, that's solid. That's some solid hitch. Oh.
Yeah, so GOTR is kind of backed off of this backdoor area. They don't really have a lot of the numbers here anymore, so I think they might just kind of be doing some sort of feint, maybe.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, they're pushing in from the other side here. Got a bigger push.
In the powerhouse, yes.
Yeah.
The powerhouse, they've been slowly regrouping, but they just haven't. They still have not cleared enough of these maxes out. These maxes are their main threat, and they can't get the C4s off. They can't get the desis out.
Yeah, and even harder is the fact that they don't really have. They haven't been utilizing too much C4, and especially when those maxes from 1TR have been getting a little bit aggressive, that's the kind of time when you want to punish them with desis and C4, and we haven't seen too much of that. And it's going to get hard to dislodge 1TR. There's 40 seconds left here, and you know those maxes are still in really good shape.
Yep, only about 35 seconds left. 1TR continues this up. They're just going to get this win.
Yeah, this.
GOTR needs just a solid push, and I don't see the numbers for them to possibly do it.
I don't see it. They're trying to hit him from every angle.
Even the front door over here, they're just kind of getting desperate now. Grenades going in, people just running on in. Got one kill, goes down. Can we see a big push? Solid push coming in here from the solid front door, but it's not enough. It's not enough. Oh, but from the side door, maybe.
Okay, yeah, push coming in from GOTR.
Not enough. I don't think it's enough. There it goes. 1TR with the victory on their match. That was a fantastically well played match here by 1TR. They I don't know what the hell they did, but they
yeah, this was really dominating performance from 1TR here.
Yeah, they must have gone over some PowerPoints or something, I'm thinking. Because on God, that was very good.
That was very impressive.
Yeah, they played extremely well. So we
Hey, Gillis, I think you're muted.
Am I? Hold on.
I don't know. Everyone's saying muted.
Oh, I'm not muted. No, we're fine.
Okay.
Wait, what? No, yeah, I'm fine. No, we're good.
Okay.
No. Don't you worry. They're good. Anyway, rotations, we're seeing great crossfires, good holds. Everything was on top today. talk to old Beepin' Box there. We'll see what ends up happening.
Yeah. He probably
Yeah,
didn't hear you because you were muted.
Yeah. Can you know what? Just go check because I'm seeing it. It's working fine on my end.
Yeah,
Please.
no, I'm literally listening to.
Go on.
Oh, okay. So you became unmuted when I told you, when I told you that you were muted.
Oh, really?
That's what you said.
Man, these audio issues are so weird.
Oh man.
You know, it was ever since I updated OBS that became a problem. Let me reiterate the thing I wanted to say one more time. Then I want to can we get somebody from 1TR or from GOTR or from both
Oh my god,
into PSB TeamSpeak if we can, so we can give you
you
guys
ended
an
up being muted again after it. Just fucking scrap this. So it's done.
First of all, how dare you?
Oh wait, you're back now. 10 more minutes. Mike is fine. Stream is just trolling.
More minutes, and if nobody from 1TR or GOTR shows up, then we'll go ahead and sign off and go and raid one of the other matches happening. Because let me actually see what's going on here. We do have, it looks like Pigs and VSA happening right now
in 1TR.
All right. We also have, actually that's the only one happening. I think the other matches are all ended by now. So it was just Pigs VSA. So if you want to go to that one, you can use the old exclamation point OW.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get Captain Cox.
All right, so we'll get Beepin' Box in.
Go.
So we've got Beeping Box here. I don't know if we can get anybody from GOTR, but first of all, congratulations. You did fantastic. I want to ask first of all, what kind of prep did you do today to actually get this win so handily? Really, you got a dominating victory here today.
So this was a culmination of all the things we learned from fighting SKL back to back the last two matches, which was we can, with our roster, we can win the air. So we overloaded in the air everyone in Amasi with a couple rep gals, and then a couple people doing special things like getting a cloak bus in one place or that kind of thing. But all in all, overload the air, win the air game at the offset to start winning the nanite game, and then just try to stall the 2-point bases as much as we can so that we can either steal or clinch them, like on the tech plant or the SATCOM, and the steal on the whatever the northern base is.
Yeah, I mean, we saw very good air. But we have kind of sort of seen that as you guys have played. You haven't really had any kinds of too bad of a time in the air anyway. But I do also want to ask about your sort of your infantry too, because we saw really good infantry play here by you guys today. Did you go over anything like more C4 usage or any kinds of like where to hold in these specific bases? Because obviously you didn't have a ton of time to really look at every single base, but whatever experience helps. Did you go over anything like that for actually holding stuff too?
Not in particular. A couple bus spots or getting buses. I don't know how much I should say, but getting buses into places where they'd be very advantageous. But beyond that, it was just really quick rotations with Valks and not getting intercepted in the air, because we won the air game in the first couple minutes, so we could make use of QRFing around the map. Yeah. The Bitter Gorge steal was extremely close. As I was sitting on, I think I was sitting on C point cap, I was watching like 4 seconds, 3 seconds. I was like, oh, we're not going to get this. And then we did. I think Charlie and some of Bravo dropped on A point. Yeah.
Fantastic overall there.
Thank you. Yeah, one of the things that we used it a lot in in Server Smash and in last season's Desolation is in Charlie we have a couple people that just they go for backcaps. If they can, they set up a cloak bus. They go for backcaps just to keep the tempo in our favor.
Yeah, I mean it seemed like you guys just were moving extremely fast throughout the entire match. So I feel like that air control definitely was the right way to go. So one more time, I want to congratulate you guys. You're going to be getting another win under your belts until the next weekend. I don't know where this puts you, unfortunately, because the thing doesn't update or anything like that. But it's going to be interesting to watch you guys next weekend as well. Fight whoever that ends up being, because if you guys play as well as you played today, you're going to do honestly pretty well. Like you guys played extremely well today, so congratulations one more time to you and the 1TR team. For everybody else watching, we're going to end it there. I don't think the other match is even going on still, so we'll just put up post splash and we won't worry about rating because I'm pretty sure everything's done. Thanks everybody. Come back next weekend. We will start up again on Friday with more matches. Bye everybody. Bye.
Gillis,
Oh yes, go ahead.
Streaming our Vikings match?
I will be streaming another match at Connery, but for everybody for Emerald. This one's done for this weekend. I don't think I'm doing Viking. Let me see what I'm doing. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, I'm not doing Viking. There is going to be a Viking match, though. For those of you who want to watch that, that's going to be Fate versus Viking on Planet Side Battles. That is actually, you're going to want to watch that. So that's going to be good.
That's us, too.
Yep. That is Vikings 1TR.
UA, with Prey, with a couple other extras, yeah.
All right. We'll go ahead and end it there. Thanks for watching, everybody.